We're down here hammering out the wiring on the Plymouth. So I've been rerouting again more of this harness, and I don't know why Dodge didn't do this to begin with, but I literally just put the wiring down there and then brought the connectors back up instead of it sitting there. It's not a hot area or anything like that. Doesn't make any sense. They had plastic tubing sitting down there, but I removed some of the vacuum lines on that, and we did the same thing on this side. So it's now sitting down, and the fuel injection wires like tip up and over. It's going to make it look a lot cleaner. Thinking maybe they had different clips on the valve covers that brought the harness up higher. I'm not sure, but it's going to look a lot better. We're getting ready to throw the nose back on, and we'll bring these harnesses back into play and see how everything's going to lay with them and try and get more of that worked out and possibly get the front end at the right height. I got to start working those front mounts. But that's what we've been goofing with for right now. I already dropped the front end on the ground when I broke a strap earlier. Didn't hurt really anything. I kind of bumped the one spot out, a little spot I got to fix. But it definitely helped if I had somebody around helping. But yeah. Fighting on this thing. We're going to get the nose set back up here, get it lined up, and then we'll go ahead and start running that harness back around. To be honest, this is the safest way I've figured out how to get it up. I put one strap up here in the front, and it's pretty well balanced. It's just hanging here, and I got it balanced out by pulling up on the rear just enough to kind of tweak it, but the majority of my weight's held right there. So what happened earlier is the bottom hook over here literally came like, I'm using old shitty ratchet straps, I guess, so it broke. But yeah, we're moving her up into place. I just wanted to show how I'm actually moving it. So the only thing that happened is it got a little misaligned down there. So nothing major. Came down, hit one of the legs. So it's nothing I can fix it pretty easy, being a body guy. But just kind of one of those more annoying things. It wasn't up super high, but well, we're not up in the air. If we were up on the lift, it probably would have been worse. But yep, just getting that up in there. And see, I just float that front end over, and the straps kind of stay up over. And then once I get it up on the frame, I can kind of manhandle a little bit more. But I'll come down a little bit and just bring her back just a hair. Took me a good chunk of time to figure out one of the connectors goes to that. I've been over here trying to figure out what each connector goes to and how it goes and everything like that. But we had this one right over here. I was like, what the frick does this go to? Because the other one goes to the harness that runs to the back, and just trying to locate everything. But we got it stuck through the firewall right now. I think that's where I'm going to go through, is through the original big hole. But the actual fuse panel kind of sits nicely right there when I have all the wires routed and everything kind of right. But yeah, that was kind of a pain in the rear, honestly, to get it kind of untangled. I took off a bunch of clips that were on there, these big plastic nonsense things that clip it into the frame and everything like that. I still have a ton more stuff to clear off of them and get them cleaned up, but trying to not tear it apart too much because I need to figure out what everything goes to, so eventually I can eliminate or just not plug in the stuff that's there. But I'm going to take off early today. I am tired. My knees are hurting. I am sore. Just want to catch up on things I need to do. I didn't get my laundry done, so I need to get that done. So this is my last outfit. So I'll get some laundry done and start getting other stuff caught back up, and then we'll come over here and keep slamming on this. And just having a rough day after dropping that front end. And fucking, it honestly pissed me off because I was like right here when it happened. We had it up in the air, coming up over. The strap broke as I had the back part up, and ended up catching it and trying not to let it hit the floor, and then had to manhandle the whole thing down to the ground. It was not fun, but we got to run through, and tomorrow we'll hammer on it some more. I'm just going to take a little bit of an easy day and kind of relax a bit. I'm tired. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.